When God is silent, finding meaning in the cross. There are moments in life when even the strongest faith feels like it's breaking. When you cry out to God, but heaven seems silent. When all your prayers echo back as if no one is listening. It's in those moments that we begin to whisper the same words Jesus once cried out on the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me? Those words, spoken at the darkest hour of human history, reveal something far deeper than despair. They unveil the mystery of love that suffers, the silence that saves, and the faith that is born not in light, but in darkness. At the sixth hour, darkness covered the whole land. The Son of God hung between heaven and earth, abandoned by his friends, mocked by those he came to save. Even his final prayer sounded like a cry from a broken heart. Yet that moment, when everything looked lost, was not a failure. It was the fulfillment of his mission. Jesus didn't come to escape suffering, he came to redeem it. He didn't avoid the cross, he embraced it. Because love that refuses pain isn't real love, it's comfort disguised as faith. When Jesus breathed his last, the veil in the temple tore in two. The barrier between God and humanity shattered forever. And at that very moment, a Roman soldier, a pagan, not a believer, looked up and said, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." Even before the resurrection, the fruit of the cross had begun to blossom. For most of us, the cross isn't just a symbol, it's a story we live every day. We carry silent struggles, unanswered prayers, hidden disappointments. Like Jesus, we may feel abandoned, forgotten, unseen. But faith is not about escaping the darkness, it's about trusting God within it. The saints understood this. They called it the dark night of the soul, a time when God seems absent, yet is closer than ever. Because in that night, faith becomes pure. It's no longer based on miracles or feelings, but on love alone. Jesus did not curse his suffering, he accepted it. Not with bitterness, but with obedience and love. That is the mystery of redemption, pain turned into offering, weakness turned into strength, death turned into life. Pope Francis once said, "We do not have a mission, we are a mission." That means your life itself, every joy, every wound, every sacrifice, is not an accident. It's part of God's mission. Jesus didn't just do the work of salvation, he became salvation. And when you unite your pain with his, you, too, become part of that work. Maybe your life hasn't gone the way you hoped. Maybe your ministry, your calling, or your faith feels like a story of failure. But remember this, the seed must die before it bears fruit. The cross always comes before resurrection. And the greatest victories often bloom from what looks like total defeat. So when God seems silent, don't be afraid. Silence doesn't mean absence. The Father who once seemed to abandon his Son was, at that very moment, preparing the glory of Easter morning. Your suffering is not meaningless. Your cross is not wasted. It is being woven, quietly, tenderly, into the story of salvation. And one day, just like the Roman soldier, someone will look at your life, your faith, your perseverance through pain, and whisper, "Truly, this was a child of God." Because in the end, holiness is not found in success or comfort. It's found in the cross accepted with love. So hold on. When everything seems lost, that's when grace begins. When God is silent, that's when he's working the most. And when you feel abandoned, that's when heaven is closer than ever. The cross is not the end of the story, it's the doorway to resurrection.